Peace, love, and light, family. It's your girl, Raw God. You guys know me on Instagram, my hair page as Raw Styles 1209. Today's tutorial is showing you guys my very first time doing knotless braids. Yes, I did say this is my very first time doing knotless braids. I've done similar braids like the Zoe Kravitz braids, but this is completely different. It's a completely different process. So yeah, I'm showing you guys the ins and out of this hairstyle. I'm showing you guys the mess ups that I've done, and how I perfected it and eventually got into a flow of what worked for me. And it's all about finding your flow, you guys. So if you want to see more of these videos, like and subscribe to my channel. And yeah, I'll definitely upload more content for you guys. Thank you for watching, and let's get to it. So I'm going to show you guys what I used with this process. I used the Ultra Silky Jumbo Braid, some mousse, some clips, and a scissor, and some rat tail combs with the Shine and Jam edge control. And I use that for parting and to keep the braids sleek. I use some clips so I can keep, parted sections into place. And I use this thing right here. I think people use it, to hold yarn, but it's to help me, keep the hair nicely sectioned and even. Yeah, it helped a lot. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to part the hair. We're going to part our section. I like to make sure it's even and perfect and straight. She wanted medium-sized parts, smaller braids. So we're going to give her some medium-sized parts and some smaller braids. Yeah. So yeah, with parting, it's just trial and error, I think it's pretty straight here. I do see a little part right there that I could have fixed, but I probably fixed it, later on in the video. Now we're going to put some Shine and Jam to each section that we part. I like to, try and measure out my parts. So you'll see me, do some, pre-parting just to see if that first one was even. And I'm going to go ahead and clip it up. Yep, and then we're going to go ahead and put some edge control so we can make it sleek. All right, so I'm going to slow it down for you guys when I do this, okay? So I section off the braid into 3 sections, and I braid from the left to the right, and I braid underhand, I guess you would call it. So I braid 2 times down. Probably not for this first braid. I think I braided, yes, I did. I definitely braided 3 braids down, and then I added in the hair. And you'll see me mess up this braid. So yeah, I added in the hair. I do a little loop when I add it in, and I add the left part to the left index finger, and I swoop the right part of the extended hair on the bottom. And so you guys see that I didn't continue to braid. I just added in more hair. This is where I felt like I messed up and I didn't really like this method. So I just added it in, like I said, hooked it underneath, and I swooped it underneath. And it was just like every braid I was trying to add on here. And I did not like this method, you guys. So this part right here, you'll see me mess up on. It came out okay. I just didn't like it, you guys. So I just added in 3 pieces of hair and continued to braid down and underhand. I like to keep my little pinky up. It helps a lot. So you guys see that little lump? I really don't like that lump at all. Knotless braids is supposed to be smooth. There it goes. So you see that little lump? That's not a smooth transition. So that's how I knew I had to do this braid over. All right, so on to the second braid. I want you guys to see how this one is different from the first braid. So the same method, I'm going to go ahead and section into threes. I'm going to braid down 2 times. 1, 2. And I'm going to go ahead and braid down 1 more time. And I'm going to go ahead and add in the hair. And you want these sections to be small, and you just keep on adding to the size that you want, keep adding here to be the size that you want. So you see that I braided and then I added here. So I keep the right piece hooked onto my pinky fingers in the back. You guys see that? You see that? Yeah. So go ahead and swoop it underneath. And you see the transition was a little bit smoother, but I felt like it was sliding. And I'll let you guys know like how I ended up perfecting this from keeping it from sliding, because the edge control will make it slippy. So I'm going to go ahead and braid it again into 3 sections. Well, split it into 3 sections and then braid it. All right, so I did 2 this time, braided 2 times, and I went ahead and added the hair to the index finger and took the right part and put it underneath my pinky and put the left part under my left index finger and just continue to braid like a normal braid. Hook it underneath. So you see how I'm not on her navel? I found out that I like to keep my hand on the client's head and on the back of their head. Well, whichever part that I'm working with, I like to keep my hands on there. And I will tell you why, you guys. Because when you pull away from the client's hair, you risk twisting the braid. And when you twist the braid, I feel like that's where the knots come. And I don't want the braid to be twisted. I don't want it to move. So I stick to the client's head like I am braiding a cornrow pretty much. All right. So just going to continue to braid. And this braid came out, honestly, I think it came out perfect. But then I even got better throughout the process, you guys. All right, so we're just going to speed it up. And sometimes using a lot of the edge control, I will let you guys know, it does, mess up the flow of the braid, if you understand what I'm saying. Like, it'll make it like, lumpy and stuff. So you guys see that I added on another piece. I want to let you guys know that I stuck with 3 pieces throughout the whole entire head. I didn't continue to add. I stuck with 3 pieces throughout the whole entire hair after this. So I like that one better, you guys. So, all right. So throughout, the process, I gotten better. And I do the window effect, you guys. I do the window effect so it can still look full, but still fall flat, you guys. All right, so we're going to go ahead and put some edge control and split the section in 3. So now I want you guys to really look at how I press against the client's hair. And it's not in a painful way or anything. I just stick my hand to their head because I do not want to let up, and I do not want to risk twisting the braid and creating a knot. So I'm going to go ahead and hook a piece of hair. So the left index finger is going to grab the left piece of hair, and then the right piece is coming underneath my pinky. You see that? And I'll braid, take the index finger, and I will, sneakingly sweep, the right one underneath. And you want to do that. You want to bring it underneath so that it doesn't show on top. Hopefully you guys understand my lingo. And she has beautiful texture hair. She has soft hair just like mine. My hair is very thin and very soft. But I love her textured hair. I love all textures, you guys. Don't take that the wrong way. But I love all textures. But I just love her texture. All right, we're going to speed it up. And you see that part is not square. Whenever I come to the little curve, I do a slanted part so I can, it just goes. And you guys, this is my first time. I typically do locks, faux locks, distress locks, texture locks. If you guys want to see more videos on that, like and subscribe, comment, and let me know what you guys want to see. I call myself Raw God just simply because I show the rawest version of myself, you guys. So I wanted to add in, my lifestyle. I wanted to add in, what I do, as a hobby, and I do hair. So I do want to show you guys the rawest versions of, me learning these styles and doing these styles. So yeah, you guys are going to see my mess ups and everything, And if you guys have some tips, pointers, let me know. I really don't even like doing braids, you guys. I hated doing box braids. I really don't like doing them. But I can mess with some knotless braids. I like knotless braids, you guys. All right, in this video, this part of the video is a little sped up. Just because I feel like you guys grasp my concept now. So you guys, like I said, make sure you stick to the person's or your client's head, like as if you're braiding cornrows. You do not want it to twist and create a knot. And a lot of people ask me about my tattoo. My cousin did it in Atlanta. He's in Hinesville, Georgia, but he does travel to Atlanta. If you guys want, his Instagram is Haitian Creation followed by 3 7s. So Haitian Creation 777. And my Instagram page for my hair page and my pictures is Raw Styles 1209. I had my sister recording, so that was her finger in there. But yeah, she did a really good job. She helped me with the hair. She helped part the hair and section off, not part the hair, but section off the hair. So and so you guys see I just braided all the way down. And we're going to do it one more time, you guys. This is the last one. The last one. Yes, she does have gray hairs, and she is, still beautiful and radiant with all her grays. I love her grays. It's wisdom, All right, so hook it on. And pull with your left index finger, the left part of the extended hair, and swoop the right part underneath your pinky. Yes. And I stick to her scalp, so I do not pull away, so I don't slide out, so the product doesn't make me slide out, you know. And I don't recommend continuing to braid overhand at this part. I recommend that the reason why I braid it overhand, continue to braid overhand, I think it makes me grip a little bit better with her hair underneath it, but I do like under braiding. So under braiding does help me tuck good, you know, well, or whatever you want to call it. But it's just, you know, just do what works for you in that moment. Sometimes I'll braid underhand, sometimes I'll braid overhand. But I feel like braiding underhand keeps the braid tight and makes it have that weight, but not so much of a weight, if you get what I'm saying. So yeah, you guys, this is my first time, you know. I know I will perfect this. So I finish off with mousse. And that's just to keep the frizzies away. And I put mousse in her hair after I dip the ends. So I already dipped the ends, you guys, in some hot water. And I'm just blow drying it to speed up the drying process of the mousse. And I feel like if you're going this length, you don't need a lot. Guys, please, this is a protective hairstyle. It's supposed to be. If you have long ones like this, you do not need to do a lot. I'm going to go ahead and touch up her edges with some Shine and Jam. You could put a wrap over it to dry it up a little bit more. Guys, and if Shine and Jam does not work for you, try the Kimmy Tube Natural Gel Curling Custard. That works for me and my hair, and I wrap it after I put it on, and I keep it in for a while, and after that, like, it's there, like, it stays, you know. And I know edge control does not work for everybody, but yeah, this is the finishing product, you guys. This is my first time. She loved it. I loved it. I can, you know, flip her hair to the side without any pain. It falls flat. I love when these knotless braids just fall flat. You can wear a hat over it. Oh my God. But it's so beautiful. I got jealous. I kind of wanted it for myself, but no, I'm doing knotless braids right now on my own hair, but with wool. I'll show you guys how I do that, you know. I'm able to put it in a bun right away. She's able to shake it. Yeah, she loved it. And you guys, she is happy. She is the happiest person ever. She is just tired. You know, we started late and we ended late. She let me record, you know, so I definitely appreciate her and her patience. So yeah, if you guys want to see more videos, like I said, like, subscribe, and I will definitely load more content for you. Thank you for watching, you guys. Lucas. Beautiful.